Hi, my name is Felicia Terrell. I am presently a caregiver for my third oldest brother. I am a family caregiver. Family caregiving has been a large portion of my life, beginning at the age of 9 because my mother had a seizure. She had grand mal seizures, so many years we cared for her until she passed. My brother Carl passed on December 27th, 2021 of brain cancer. My youngest brother, now my third oldest brother, has cancer. He has prostate cancer. When we learned he had cancer, of course, we didn't believe it. Cancer is a disease that we know God can heal, but I want to tell you a little bit about my day. A family caregiver sometimes can be hard, very hard, for two reasons. One, you love the person so much. And two, because sometimes you make decisions that are very difficult. And sometimes family just don't like you. And so it really can take a toll on you. Making decisions about someone else's life is hard, period. You're thinking about yourself, holding on to that person, and then you're thinking about what's best for them. It becomes very difficult many times. Many times you find yourself crying, never in front of the person that's sick, but you're in the bathroom crying, you're in the shower crying. Sometimes you're making dinner, you're crying on the inside, but no tears on the outside. Sometimes you're laughing and smiling because you're thinking about the good times. My brother and I, we always laugh about our childhood. He's older than I am, so he always reminds me of how he used to protect me and take care of me, and now the table has turned. Now I get to return the favor. We joke a lot to forget about the pain and forget about what we're going through because it helps. Laughing really, really helps. Just a couple of weeks ago, we laughed about how he used to beat guys up for me. And I remember just last week when I wanted to beat somebody up behind him. But life has changed. Being a family caregiver sometimes means you're all alone. Nobody comes to help all the time. Nobody relieves you when you're tired. I work third shift, many times 12-hour shifts. I get off work. I go to his place. I help cook, clean, do laundry, doctor appointments after doctor appointments. Nobody comes to the rescue. You look around, you want help. Sometimes you want to ask for help and you're afraid to even ask because you're afraid of what someone might say. They forget about the pain that he's in the moment. And so sometimes people just don't care. A caregiver sometimes loses themselves when they care for other people, doing what needs to be done in the moment. That's what a caregiver does, especially a family caregiver. Sometimes we say, okay, I'm gonna do this for myself today. I'm gonna give you a great example. Just last week I decided, okay, I'm not going to my brother's house. I'm not going over there. Someone else will fill in. I'm just gonna stay home and I'm just gonna rest and I'm gonna sleep. So I did that. I fell asleep, but the phone kept ringing and ringing. And I answers the phone and the doctor's calling, wonder where's my brother? He didn't make it to his appointment. So I wake up in a panic wondering what's going on? I thought I had everything done, everything lined up, everything prepared. That's what we think when we try to take care of ourselves. But in the moment when all else fails, You have to go in your room, close the door, turn everything off. And boy, do I turn off all the lights. It's dark. And then I pray. And I ask God for the peace to be still long enough for me to rest. But I'm not going to lie. There are many nights I go to work and I haven't slept. There are many times I've driven and I haven't slept. But the grace of God has kept me. I have my children, my grandchildren, and that you try to still be a part of that inner circle as well. So you make sacrifices so that you can stay alive and stay energized. So that's important as well, just to get away sometime and take care of you. And vacation is a great reason to do that. Sometimes you just take a bubble bath and stay in there for hours and hours. Go to the grocery store, not really buying anything. You're just in there for the moment, just having the peace within yourself. You know, I want to say that's happened to me every single time. Sometimes it's someone need a ride. You give them a ride, you know. Hey, I need a ride today. Can you just give me a ride? You know, okay, no problem, I'll give you a ride. 2 weeks go by, you give another ride. Before you know it, you're the only ride. And sometimes you're blindsided. You don't even realize you've been caregiving all this time. You're just thinking, hey, this is my brother. I'm going to give him a ride to the doctor. I'm going to go home. I'm going to get some rest. And before you know it, you're in it. And let me tell you, guilt. The guilt of not helping can hurt you sometime as well. You find yourself a caregiver and you're like, hey, when did that happen? I mean, it's like, it's part of your package now. When you wake up now you're looking to do something, it kind of grows on you, and there you are. Every single day, you're there. I want to say this honestly. If you become a caregiver and that's not what you're looking for, or the role you really want, be honest with yourself and with that person. Don't continue to do something because it can make you sad. It can make you mean to the person. It can make you not like yourself. Caregiving, I believe, is a gift. Sometimes you find out that maybe that's your gift and you didn't know God had gifted that to you until you got it. So, and then you take it in stride, one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's the way I look at it now.
Thank you to the brave ones who have opened up and shared their cancer journey with us as a survivor and as a caregiver. We know that these roles are not easy, and the Stride Cancer Ministry want you to know that we are here for you. If you have any questions about the Stride Cancer Ministry here at EastGate, please feel free to reach out to myself, Cynthia Smith, or Pat Anderson. You can reach us by email at strideforcancer@gmail.com. You can also contact us through the church secretary. If you have any questions about the Stride Cancer Ministry or you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come and visit with us here at EastGate Missionary Baptist Church, 6960 South Polk Street, in Dallas, Texas, where the leading pastor is Kennedy Young Jr. Thank you and be blessed.